Hello and welcome to Nosy Tarot Entertainment, where this nosy person plays the tarot cards for entertainment only. Today we're going to do a reading on Soobin with TXT. We're going to start with Major Arcana. We'll ask a few questions. If the cards feel like talking, then we'll just let them talk, see what they have to say. Otherwise, we're going to end the reading with these coffee grounds that I've prepared here for Soobin. Let's go ahead and get started. What is Soobin's current overall energy, please? Soobin's current overall Major Arcana. What about Major Arcana for 2025, please? Love Life Major Arcana, please. A Love Life Major Arcana. Professional Career Major Arcana, please. Biggest Obstacle Major Arcana, please. Biggest Obstacle. And Near Future, please. Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so current overall Major Arcana for Soobin is the Fool in the reverse. So this tells me that there may be a little bit of a hiatus. Maybe there is some resting, recuperation, or maybe there is a project that Soobin is working on that he is completely and totally devoted to, because this is the Fool card. And then 2025 Major Arcana, the Devil in the reverse. So this is about getting rid of the things that drag us down, getting rid of things that are toxic or bad for our health, whether they are unhealthy connections, they are unhealthy habits. This is letting go of toxic patterns, habits, and toxic people. That's a great card for 2025. Hopefully it's not codependent, because Devil in the reverse can also be like toxic codependency, but I didn't get that feeling. I got that it was more of letting go of things that kind of bind us. And then Love Life here, the Hierophant. Okay, so this is actually really cool. This is talking about wanting that stereotypical heteronormal life, meeting someone, dating them, falling in love, feeling those butterflies, and then getting married, having kids, buying a house, you know, that happily ever after, what is usual, what is considered prototypical. That's what he wants in his love life. And then career. Oh no, not the Tower card. So there could be some issues with the career. We will talk about, we will draw cards for the love life and the career. I don't think that the Hierophant means that he's going to find, you know, a special person this coming year. But it may be like, you know, how you get to a point and you decide, you know what, I thought I didn't want kids, but it turns out I do. And then the same with the Tower card. This could also be like a breaking free, but it causes some problems, causes some ripples, but it looks like there may be some challenges in his career. And then biggest obstacle, the Emperor in the reverse. So this is about being under someone who is very jealous, who is used to getting their way, who is aggressive, can be very mean-spirited and controlling. And then the near future is the Hermit in the reverse. So I do get the sense that this is someone coming out of a resting, not a resting, well, I guess it could be a resting mode, but it's more of like someone coming out of their cave where they have been thinking and contemplating, and they have just been doing some self-reflection, or even some, is it self-healing? Self-care. That's what I'm thinking. Tell me about Soobin's love life in 2025, please. Soobin's love life. Four of Cups in the reverse. Soobin's love life. Thank you. Strength card, the Hermit card in the reverse again. So as far as his love life, I don't think that there is an actual person in this upcoming year. Ten of Wands. I think that he is trying to, I want to say like de-stress, because there is an imbalance here. We have two Sagittarius cards right here. a Virgo card and a Scorpio card. So I don't know if he or someone very close to him is a Sagittarius, a Virgo, or a Scorpio. But it looks like he is looking to de-stress and to stop carrying the burdens of other people. It also makes me think like expectations, whether it is with love or career, which there are lots of opportunities. There is that Hierophant again, which we got earlier regarding his love life. Tell me about this Hierophant. Why has it come out twice now regarding his love life? Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. I think that there is someone that he has a little bit of regret. Maybe he didn't make a move. Maybe he was interested, but he felt as though it was unrequited. He didn't think that they were interested at all. So he didn't make a move, and it's something that he seems to regret. And I think it's something that he struggles with. Oh, that's kind of sad. Tell me about this person that he was interested in. King of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Now, keep in mind, just because we got a masculine king here does not mean that it was a masculine energy. Males or females can be in either a masculine or a feminine energy. Now, I'll tell you something. He is attracted mentally. He has to relate to you. Yes, I think it's a bonus if you are attractive and if there is great physical chemistry, but I think that for him, attraction and connection runs deeper than the physical. Anything else about his love life? The Moon and the Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah, so I think that he definitely is interested in, you know, settling down and just developing a relationship. Six of Cups, and I think that he is looking for something that is different. I don't know if he has a history of having like a type, but he is looking for something that is new for him. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, he is looking to start over. He is looking to, you know, pick himself up and start from square one. Tell me about that Tower that came up for his career. Tell me about that Tower card. I'll take these. Lovers in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so I think that he's very optimistic about his career, but was there some kind of hiatus? It's something that he could not control. He feels as though it's unfair and that it interfered with his work possibilities. The Chariot in the reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Sun in the reverse. So again, we see this stagnant energy when it comes to his work. So there is something that prevented him from moving, from working, from achieving his goals, from building or capitalizing on momentum, which really upset him because he is the Page of Wands. That is somebody who is legitimately a pop star, someone who has star power, who is the front man, somebody who burns with passion and creativity and love. So let me know in the comments below. Are they on hiatus? There's some kind of break here. Maybe no. Like, I was going to say maybe he's on vacation. But I don't get vacation. I just get, like, not working. Like, not moving. Yeah. Tell me about his main energy for 2025, please. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Death card in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Now, we have gone from the Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And again, a knight is someone who is moving, someone who is active. But with this being in the reverse, and then the Death card here again, I am getting the energy of not moving, of resting. So, I mean, I just keep hearing in my head hiatus, you know? And even this Four of Swords, you know, that's about resting, relaxing, recuperation. It's also a fear of change, but it looks like he is collaborating with people. He is maybe learning something. There are people that he is working with. And it could be work, or it could be, it's Pentacles, so just any kind of earthly possessions, our money, it could be fashion, style, it could be some kind of knowledge or education, his health, or just a general collaboration, working with people to achieve some kind of happiness. What needs to change for Soobin? King of Wands in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. So I get the sense that maybe he works himself way too much. I don't know if he needs to hydrate. Maybe his nutrition is off, but I think he pushes himself, and it could cause a little... It's just unhealthy for him, you know, for him to work so much. He spreads himself very, very thin. And I think that it's just generally unhealthy for him. Let me switch cards. What does Soobin need to focus on in 2025 for success? Did something flip over? Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Devil card, and the Two of Pentacles. So I think that for success that he needs to, there are ideas or projects that he has thought about, that he has started, but he isn't actually working on them, like planning and looking to move with them. And he needs to... he needs to do that. Any ideas for projects or, you know, career moves, it's something that he cannot forget about. He shouldn't forget about it. He needs to work on it. You know, even if he's not like going to the studio or buying, I don't know, fabric to sew an outfit or something, whatever it is, even if it's just little stuff, he needs to work and feed into those ideas. And also, I think that not only does he work himself very hard physically, but I think that he's very difficult and hard on himself as well, as far as like, you know, how successful he is, the choices he's made, the decisions that he has made. It's like he feels as if he is being overlooked, and it's his own fault because he's not moving as fast as he should, and that makes him feel unstable, you know, almost as if he wants people to rely on him and they can't. Tell me about his connection with his group members. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So I do think that right now there may be a little confusion. There may be some stuff that they are working on that they don't know exactly. It's not organized. And because of that, they may not be making very much progress. I also get the sense that they are very closely monitored and controlled by an older masculine energy, somebody who is fearful of not only losing control over their image and whatever it is that they create, but also fearful of losing their own fame because they are tied to Soobin and TXT, and also fearful of losing money. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person has some kind of lawsuit or some kind of legal issue that pops up for them. What is the best possible outcome for 2025 for Soobin? Oh. Okay, so this is actually really good. So best possible outcome for Soobin is getting what he deserves, maybe even getting an apology, and releasing himself from stress and burden. That's wonderful. Let's see what these coffee grounds say. Okay, so right off the bat, I think that there is some kind of transition, some kind of, in my head, I hear metamorphosis that is going on, and it's something that is going to ring into the future. Does that make sense? It's something that is going to show itself in the future. Look at this. Tell me that you see a feminine energy here. Do you see that? There is the body, there is the hair and the head, and it's like they could have something in their arms. Maybe they're carrying a package or a basket or something, but it's like they're moving this way. I want to know about this image here. Four of Wands. Three of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords. So I get that this is a feminine energy. It is definitely an ancestor. Someone he is not only blood related to, but he is very much like this energy. And it is someone who is incredibly smart, very business savvy. They can be a little judgmental, but they are possibly healers or just problem solvers. Oh my gosh, you know what I see here? I don't know if you know the story of Rumpelstiltskin, but I see Rumpelstiltskin here. And so I don't know if there is someone that he is trying to figure out, someone with a new name that he is trying to get to know better. And he may be suspicious of them, and he doesn't know exactly why. Why is he suspicious of this person? The Tower card, Justice in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so I think that there is a power struggle here, and I think that he is being torn. His career is being torn, and there are two queens here. One is an emotional queen, and the other is a earthly queen. It could be like his mother, his grandmother, or his I don't know, just an older feminine energy that is usually really nurturing to him. But they are not being fair for him. They are not considering his emotions. And I think because of that, he has been put into some situations that have really kind of affected him negatively. And I think that he has an issue with boundaries. There is a very clear line here. Do you see this? Do you see this very clear line here? And it is one thing to have boundaries, but it is another thing to not uphold them. And so he really needs to develop some boundaries. I see the Chariot card in here as well. Possibly even the Knight of Wands or Swords. Tell me about this horse figure here, please. Two of Wands, the Knave of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so there is something in his past that he is sad about, something that kind of haunts his memories or his thoughts. Tell me you see that horse. Look at that horse right there. There's the head, there's the nuzzle or the muzzle, the eye. You can see a little bit of an ear and see how it comes down the neck, and then the leg. So, and they're looking back towards the past. So there is something here in his past that has made him feel ignorant, inexperienced, and sad and stupid. I'm so sorry to use those words, but that's what the cards are saying. I think that he needs to make backup plans with his money, because there could be a couple of financial losses here. I also think that he needs to be careful with his health. There is some little things here that might pop up. It makes me think in my head like laboratory test, blood work, maybe, I don't know, maybe he needs some Tylenol or NyQuil for a really bad cold that he is getting. There is also, look at this. Do you see that person right there? Do you see that person? And this is in his present time right now. That person does not look happy or supportive. Tell me about this person in the present. Thank you. Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Knave of Cups in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there is definitely someone, it looks like he feels that he has been taken advantage of or stepped on. And I think that he has distanced himself from this person, and the person sees it and feels it, and they don't like it. Ace of Pentacles. Well, they don't like it because they see, despite the deception, despite the poor communication and the confusion, he is very lucky. It's like he is favored, he is blessed, he has a hand that protects and favors him, that is on him. I also think that he wants a rather large family. I see like the ability to he's very he has the ability to make a lot of children, let's put it that way. He's very fertile. I think that he has a lot of people supporting and cheering him on as well. Okay, I get a sense of imbalance here. It's like he wants to walk a straight line, but no matter how hard he tries, stuff doesn't seem to line up. See how everything looks a little off center? Like if you want to put it like this, it's, I mean, that looks like that would be perfectly symmetrical, right? But it's just a little off. And maybe he is very fine-tuned to details, but he just feels that, you know, he can't quite align everything. I also think there's something about like a sandstorm or like dust or something. And it's like he has a little bit of a storm that he is coming out of, but there is also a storm ahead of him. And I think the storm ahead of him isn't nearly as big as the storm behind him. Knave of Cups. I think that he's surrounded by people that are struggling on their own. Yeah. And it's affecting him. You know, it's like when someone is having an anxiety attack and they come to you and you can't comfort them and you start to get anxiety yourself. That's the sense that I am getting here from him. Those are the people that he is surrounded with. And I also think that he really needs to get back into whatever his faith is. And I think that when he walks, he needs to be careful about tripping, falling on in holes, like twisting an ankle or something, because there could be a little bit of a injury. The High Priestess and the King of Pentacles. I also think that maybe he needs to return home for a little bit, reconnect with his dad, his grandfather, his oldest brother, and also maybe just get a little love and support from his mom, grandmother, or like an older sister, Thea, or an auntie, you know. Yeah. So that is what I see for Soobin. Thank you so very much for being here.